Hi, my name's Katherine Barone, and I will be telling you a story about how nothing went the way that it seemed. To start off my story, it starts off on a beautiful Saturday morning here in May in Tampa, Florida. I work at Planet Smoothie, and we had a 300-person catering order today, so I had to be at work. When I woke up, I felt ill, and that was not good because I had to be there to help my boss. Initially, waking up ill and having to get ready to make sure I looked good for this catering event made me late. As I parked my car, my boss called me, my boss Z called me, and she said, "Hey love, are you on your way?" And I said, "Yes, I'm so sorry, I just parked." And she goes, "Oh, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure that you were coming." And I was like, "Yes, I'm so sorry, I'm already here." So as I enter Planet Smoothie, right away we make the 300-person catering order. And as we're making it, we realize that we're a little bit ahead of time, so we take a little bit of a break. And then as we start up again, my boss, Z, starts freaking out. She goes, "We should have been on the road already. Oh my gosh, we're so late, we're running behind." And in the end, we shouldn't have taken that break because that made us behind in the end, and we didn't even know. So initially, we ended up getting all of the smoothies done kind of in time, and we left around 10:15. And the event started at 11, and we had to be there around close to 11. So we get there around 10:40, which is a perfect amount of time to set up. So we set up, and as we're setting up, we realize that we don't have one of the dispenser bases. And we're like, "Where is the dispenser basis?" My boss starts freaking out. She goes, I remember taking all three of them in my hand and putting them in the car, and I remember that. And I was trying to calm her down, and all of this, I just remember reading about Lisa M. Schmab's book in the anxiety workbook for teens, where it says, sometimes the idea we initially think is the worst ends up being the one that helps us the most of all. And so, I wish my boss Z took that into account, that even though we didn't know what was going to happen, and that's not what we wanted to happen in the end, not having another base, because then 2 of the cylinders had a base and then 1 didn't, so it looked odd. When that happened, I wish we had this quote to remember it and just keep us sane, but we didn't. But that's okay, because time passes. Initially, we kept pushing through it. We got the people coming in, we were starting to serve guests, and everyone was happy with our smoothies. And all of a sudden, the dispensers stopped working. The nozzles weren't coming, the smoothies weren't coming out. And so me and Z look at each other with fright in our eyes, and then we were just like, you know what? We have ladles that we brought. So we picked up the ladles and we just started scooping, normally like you would do with punch. And that still worked out, and we still had happy customers. At the end, which was around 2 p.m., the event ended, people started leaving, and then we got bombarded with another problem. What are we going to do with these messy smoothie containers? Like, how are we going to take these in our car? Because we don't want this to be a mess. Luckily, the catering place, the event place let us wash our dispensers in the sink, and that helped us tremendously and just helped our anxiety so much. In the end, it's better to just roll with the punches and take what you can take instead of freaking out and being uptight about what you want specifically. Because sometimes the plan doesn't work out, and that's okay. It's all about knowing how to work with the plan that doesn't work out. Thank you.